Pretty cool, huh? It's fascinating when you take the time to visit Mother Nature. Hi, I'm Sebi Ghosh, Director of Louisville Parks and Recreation, taking the time to share a little bit of our story with you. It's a story that began back in the 1890s when Frederick Law Olmsted and his family experienced firsthand the forested hillsides and breathtaking vistas around Louisville. His vision for Louisville, a series of parks and parkways that continue to define and enhance our city to this day. He started in 1891 with the big three parks, Cherokee, Shawnee, and Iroquois, although in all, he and his firm designed 18 parks around Louisville, most of them interconnected by the 6 parkways that his firm also designed. Over the decades, our scope has expanded to include 12 community centers, 2 arts and cultural centers, a state-of-the-art indoor aquatics facility, 10 golf courses, an extreme skate park, considered to be one of the best in the world, and a cyclocross track that also has hosted national and international events. One of our major sites, Jefferson Memorial Forest, one of the United States' largest urban forests at almost 7,000 acres. There are nearly 60 miles of hiking trails in the forest, and a new plan is coming together to enhance the Tom Wallace Lake area, the centerpiece of outdoor education and activity at the forest. Jefferson Memorial Forest also hosts large events such as the annual Forest Fest, Bluegrass Festival, but it's our focus on environmental education through our ECHO program that might be its most important role in our community.
Louisville Echo stands for Louisville is Engaging Children Outdoors, and it's an initiative we started out to try to expand the equitable access to nature for youth and families in Louisville, so particular focus on urban youth.
And that's why part of our mission is providing affordable alternatives to the more expensive youth club sports offered throughout Louisville, including soccer, volleyball, and baseball. That takes commitment and sometimes a little imagination. In 2017, we took unused basement space at the Beachmont Community Center in South Louisville and turned it into a working theater with a stage, mural, and lighting equipment. More than 100 children have completed acting classes taught by a professional instructor over the past year. We give kids a safe place to play, to explore, to be kids. So I have to mention 2 important partners we're lucky to have. A local food bank, Dare to Care, which supplies hot, nutritious food for youth throughout our community centers, and the Louisville Metro Police Department, which also has worked with us to break down the barriers between law enforcement and the public with their monthly Youth Chat with LMPD series.
We can be all things to all people, and most importantly, we don't have to do all things for all people. That's why I'm so excited about the different partnerships that we have and the organizations that we work with and the other nonprofits that we partner with to make sure whatever the community needs, we do what we can to try and provide.
Our award-winning Adaptive and Inclusive Recreation AIR program continues to grow in reputation and scope. We're proud to note that the National Wheelchair Basketball Tournament has been hosted by Louisville and aired over the past several years. And during the summer of 2017, we created a new sports camp for disabled veterans, which helped train more than 200 athletes. One of the most exciting aspects of our work is our outreach to Louisville's international community. In the fall of 2017, we opened a world-class full-size cricket field in Hayes Kennedy Park. We've also begun hosting a soccer tournament for refugees from African and Asian countries, and that tournament continues to expand. In 2018, Louisville will host the first ever Louisville World Cup, where local soccer teams representing the 32 teams of the World Cup will compete. And our work isn't limited by our park boundaries. We're committed to helping to reduce the heat island effect with a stated goal of planting 1,500 trees community-wide each year.
Considering that 8% of the whole city's tree canopy coverage happen to be in 8 major parks, it is very important for us to implement our tree planting project at a higher level to make sure that we have a diverse, healthy, mature urban forest for our citizens.
Our 2 historic homes, Riverside, the Farnsley Mormon Landing, and the historic Locust Grove, host interpretive events, festivals, and field trips, and pay homage to Louisville's rich history. Louisville's founder, George Rogers Clark, lived at the Locust Grove. Farnsley Mormon's grounds include a kitchen garden, an active archaeological dig, and a mid-19th century farmhouse. Finally, under our umbrella is the Iroquois Amphitheater, built in 1937 with funds from the WPA. It is the state of Kentucky's official amphitheater. There we host festivals and concerts by national and internationally recognized artists. We also have 2 arts and cultural centers and host the annual Kentucky Shakespeare Festival in Central Park. Our valued partners include the Louisville Visual Arts Association and the Academy of Music, Production, Education, and Development. We're proud to be an essential contributor to the arts scene in Louisville in so many ways. We're very excited to be nominated for the National Gold Medal Award. It does mean a lot to us. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to share the wonderful story of our department.